Good afternoon, ladies and gents. Welcome back to another video review. It's December 14th, Monday here. Had quite a bit of action. 8 tickers on the day. SPY gapped up and then sold off majority of the day. We'll see what happens over the next couple of days here. Would like to see a retracement back into this level, as I mentioned usually, but it is what it is. IWM, similar kind of thing, sold off. It is showing a little bit of weakness here, but we are still near the highs. Alright, so let's take a look at what went down today. First was ABIS. This is the one that I just kept fighting all day. If you take a look, we're setting up nicely here. We did have some trend lines forming higher and higher, getting more parabolic. And then as we get over here, I did like this minor trend line, but again, this one I'm forcing. Don't have any confirmation yet. Just got in small size, added, stopped out high of day, so it wasn't great. Up here, similar kind of thing, but it was looking for a climactic reversal. I had this fake breakout, and volume wasn't super climactic, so that's a C setup for me. Shorted it right below that 5 level, and stop was above the daily level. And then the last one here was another force kind of revenge trading. As we broke down, short of the first one, came up lower high, short of the second one, and covered into the close. So not very happy about this one. ARVN also chased this one quite heavily. So this one came down. We're up about 120%. So I was looking for a continuation move down towards the bottom. There's no setup here whatsoever. This one was just it's overextended. It's got a drop. So as it came in, we tried to push, came back down. So I set that as a level, shorted, stopped out. Came back up, and then as we're kind of failing on heavier selling volume, shorted again, covered no plan here, and once again covered as we broke out of here. So those two were my my two shitty trades of the day, and then I actually had a couple of beautiful ones. Let's take a look at BFT. So we're selling off here, and then as we're coming up into this 15 level, I was watching to see what would happen there. We cracked it a bit, and then as we started coming back down, I took on a short position looking for a low of day, came back into 15, consolidated. This is where would be the perfect entry right over there. Nonetheless, it worked out. I covered into that 1470 level, kind of support here, and then in front of 1460. My next one was 1451, but I couldn't get all the way there. So we came up, came back down, and then as soon as we started moving back up, I just took it off, took the rest of the trade off. BTU, really happy with this one. This one was a climactic reversal off of a daily level that I have marked here. We had quite a bit of support, thinking that we could turn into resistance, and that's essentially exactly what we do. So as we come up there, I see a huge push and stuff. So I looked to short that that breakdown, came in, made a lower high, shorted again, cover into VWAP. And this one I adjusted. I actually was looking at 216, but didn't like how it was consolidating, so I just took a little bit off, or took the rest off, sorry. As you can see, we did continue to fade down throughout the day. It's just kind of more of a nail and bail, which I'm happy with. Next off was Fix. So this was a good trade for me, kind of coming in again, watching that climactic volume. As we get up here, we have this daily level at 14.3, which I was watching similar kind of thing act as support, and then as resistance right here. So I'm watching to see if it will respect that level. So as we break through, we get a little bit of a pullback. This time we break through, we get this high of day fake breakout, climactic volume. So my idea here is I'll put on the first position there, and then flush, take a little bit off, and then recycle, and worked out quite nicely. This was a little bit of a quick flush, or a little bit of a quick cover. Ideally would have been into 1350, then came back up, had this fake break again, so then I shorted on the next one, and then just covered into VWAP and continuation. What I'm not happy was that I should have stayed with this trade. We saw this major trend break here, and then these are great pops to short below VWAP, kind of risking, or sorry, looking to the left. We have resistance, support, support, support. Now it turns into resistance, so that's a great opportunity short right there. Other than that, I'm happy with the name. ISNS. So this one is coming up, and we had a clear limit player holding here just around that 570 level. Huge spike, came back down, support, And then as we failed to break out there and we saw some increasing volume, I shorted on the breakdown expecting a drop back into this 511 level. I get the quick flush, and then we come back up. I was actually looking for 535 was the level I was looking for, a little bit of a bounce up, and then reject off VWAP. Came up, and then we couldn't even get up that high, so I thought, we could very well just have a quick flush through here. So I shorted again. I got close to my target, and my first one was at 481, and then 473, just a quick scalp here. And then I didn't like how it was looking, so I covered as we broke above these daily levels. Overall was a good trade there. Isaiah, this was also another climactic. We were coming up, getting quite a bit extended, and then a couple of fake breakouts here at this level at 120. As we came down, this is a little bit of a late. I would love to have entered right there. A little bit of slippage here, so then as it came back up, I just took part of it off. Didn't want to get squeezed. This is poor trade management. My stop was above 121 actually, so right about there. If my entry was here, that would have been great. That would have been a good opportunity to add. However, I did get some slippage as I mentioned, so it stopped out there, and then came back down and stopped out in front, or covered into in front of the one level. Overall, as I mentioned, another winner on the day, but just some poor trade management here. Last but not least is Sol. This one was actually alright. I did see this climactic and I was looking to get in there. Didn't end up taking it. And then I got on the second lower high. So then, as I mentioned, we make that climactic, fall, make a lower high. So then I get in on the second red candle, cover into VWAP as usual, which I'm happy with, and then have this level at 710 on the daily. So as we come back up, make another lower high, I add again, thinking that we could very well continue. Do get the VWAP push, and then it kind of comes back up above that 710, so I stop out. Small winner on the day. I mean, there's definitely some things that I'm happy with throughout the day. BFT, that's a nice resistance level there that I played off. BTU, great climactic read, as well as fix, some good ads. Other than that, ABUS, I definitely shouldn't be fighting this. There's not one A setup or even a B setup basically for me here, so that's just over trading. And same thing with ARVN. This is not on my playbook. I was just thinking this is extended. It's got to drop. Overall, I'm happy with the day. Definitely some things to think about. Sorry. But yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully we'll catch you again tomorrow. Cheers.